2024 Geneva High School Commencement Ceremony.
As principal of Geneva High School, it is my privilege to present you with the Geneva High School class of 2024. Would you please stand for the Geneva High School alma mater, followed by the Star Spangled Banner. seated. Thank you, Mrs. Mather and Ms. Brown. The class of 2024 would like to welcome you to Geneva High School's 153rd commencement ceremony. Thank you for being here. I would like to take a moment to introduce our school officials and staff. Please stand and remain standing until all are introduced. Starting off, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Dave Riley. School Board President, Mrs. Marty Dixon. School Board Vice President, Ms. Jamie Ortiz. School Board Member, Ms. Michelle Craig. School Board Member, Mr. Brock Pearson. School Board Member, Ms. Beth Cybulski. Geneva High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Joshua Chenoweth. Geneva Middle School Principal, Mr. Kent Poland. Austenburg Elementary Principal, Mr. Anthony Markajon. Cork Elementary Principal, Mrs. Melissa Doherty. Geneva Platt R. Spencer Elementary Principal, Mrs. Amy Berzanko. Director of Student Services, Mrs. Kelly Purcello. Director of Transportation and Maintenance, Mr. Scott Ola. He's the guy way over there in the corner who set everything up. Thank you. Ms. Christine Carnett, Geneva Middle School Assistant Principal, and Ms. Kim DeBacker and Mr. John Mansky, Geneva High School counselors. And definitely, last but not least, where's Ms. Markajon? Where is she? We need to give a special thanks to Mrs. Ann Markajon, the senior class advisor, for all of her hard work in preparing today and for everything she does for our students throughout the year. Without her, none of this would be possible. And if the rest of the Geneva High School staff would stand at this time and be recognized. You may be seated. But if I could, I'm going to introduce one more person. Is there a Mr. Kevin Lilly here, please? Kevin Lilly. Anybody see Kevin? Oh, there's that guy. Oh, no, come on up. We're going to do a real quick graduation for Mr. Lilly, if you don't mind. In a few days, he is retiring after giving 30 years of service to Geneva Area City Schools. Everything we do goes through his office as treasurer, and without him, none of this would be possible. And as a personal debt of gratitude, my transition here to Geneva would not have gone nearly as smoothly without Mr. Lilly's help, his guidance, and his extreme kindness. So on behalf of Geneva Area City Schools, this is his certificate or diploma of retirement. Congratulations, sir. The class of 2024 has made Geneva High School a place of tremendous achievement and a great source of pride within our community. If I may, let's take a moment to acknowledge some of our students. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Senior Class President, Alyssa Palmisano. Senior Class Vice President, Carly Beery. Senior Class Secretary, Maya Evangelista. Senior Class Treasurer, Owen Pfeiffer. Thank you all very much for your hard work. The following students are the top 10 students in the class of 2024 in alphabetical order. Please stand to be recognized when I call your name. Jordan Alderman. Bruce Bixel. Haley Booth. Caden Collins. Grace Dubsky. Maya Evangelista. McKenna Ferrante. Delaney Morrison. Owen Pfeiffer. Brooke Richmond. Congratulations on your tremendous academic accomplishments. As you can see, some of our students are wearing various regalia in terms of stoles and cords. All students wearing white stoles are members of the National Honor Society. If you are a member of the National Honor Society, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. This senior class not only worked hard in the classroom, but many also chose to participate in athletics, band, choir, theater, art, or belong to one of our many clubs offered at Geneva. Their participation in these activities has provided invaluable opportunity and experiences. Several of these clubs and activities have chosen to recognize students with cords to represent their participation. When I call your club or activity, please stand and remain standing until all are recognized. Students wearing the gold cords are members of the Interact Club. Students wearing the green cords are members of our Philanthropy Club. Students wearing red cords participated in the Ashtabula County Youth Leadership Group. All of the students wearing a silver cord have completed over 50 hours of community service. Thank you for your service to the community. Students wearing black and silver cords have completed 8 consecutive semesters of excellence in music, band, or choir. Thank you for enriching us. Students wearing the red, white, and blue cords have made the honorable decision to enlist in our nation's military. Thank you for your commitment. You all may be seated. Next, I would like to recognize our ATEC students. Congratulations to you and the success you have found in your many programs. And for those of you with several credentials, I may be calling you. I have some things I know I can't do that I know you can. We are gratefully appreciative of all your hard work. At this time, all of our ATEC students, if you would please stand and be recognized. Next, I would like to recognize our students who have participated in the CBI program. This year we had 32 seniors participate. These students worked collectively for over 26,900 hours. The students worked hard to manage their academics while gaining valuable work experience, which in turn greatly contributed to our local economy. Please stand and be recognized, CBI students. Congratulations to you and your hard work. All right. We're going to switch into my remarks. But before I begin, I would like to recognize a few folks in the audience who have joined us here today. First, if you are a member of the United States Armed Forces, veterans, or newly enlisted personnel, please stand and be recognized, for without you, we would not be here today. Secondly, in the audience, would any and all Geneva Area City Schools personnel, including retirees, please stand and be recognized for your role in helping shape our graduates' education and our school community. As we have gathered here today to celebrate our class of 2024, it is also a time to examine what it is that we are truly doing and how this day will be remembered, along with all the lessons learned from within Geneva's halls. Tomorrow, there won't be a first bell, nor a last one, but the sun will come up and offer you all the choices a day holds on a time frame that is yours and not anybody else's. And you won't need a pass from Mrs. Conrad or Mrs. Andresis. There will not be a trusty yellow bus to take you for where you need to go without fail. But most of you have your license and you'll be able to get and follow your own path. There will not be a Mrs. DeBacker, a Mrs. Hurst, or a Mr. Mansky to seek out for advice. But you will have the wisdom they imparted you with. There will not be a gentle reminder, or not so gentle reminder, from your teachers about what you need to do and what you need to turn in. But you will have the goals they helped shape within you. No aides or tutors will be there to guide you step by step through your work, but the skills they helped you to attain will be there for a lifetime. Mr. McCoy will not be there to help you when your technology fails, and it will. He helped us out this morning, as always. But remember, as Mr. McCoy has shown you, there's always another trick to try. Don't give up. Your coaches will not be there to push you farther than you ever imagined that you could go. But the work ethic will remain. There will never be another third down or a second half, but you know your playbook in the playbook of life. You'll know when it's time for a few short rushing yards to get the job done. Maybe it's time for a Hail Mary, or every so often you just have to punt. There will not be the collection of best friends to see every day in class or at lunch. But remember, those that are around you will always be a phone call or text away. There will never be another high school graduation for you to achieve, but this should not be the greatest achievement of your life, but hopefully just one of many. Take this moment in. Afterwards, when we're done here, take 1 or 2 pictures, not 300. Don't get lost in looking at your phone. Look at the people in front of you. They're amazing. I only got to know you for a year, and I think you're some of the best people I ever got to meet in my life. Truly. I am honored that I got to be with you this year. Pictures are nice, but the sights, sounds, and hugs that you will miss by staring into your phone can never be replaced. But if you do take a moment and immerse yourself in the now, you will hold on to this moment for a lifetime. I say these things not to invoke fear, sadness, or a sense of gloom. I say them rather to champion the idea that the best is yet to come. I would like to recognize one more group of folks that the class of 2024 is about to be a part of. For those in the stands, if you are a Geneva High School alumni, would you please stand? Any and all Geneva High School alumni. Thank you for being great role models and examples of what a Geneva graduate can accomplish. In closing, seniors, you're eagles. Act like it. Be tenacious, resourceful, and, when needed, stubborn, even if there's a mouse in your car. This will help you to realize that when you have not reached your goal when you thought it would, remember that you will, just not yet. But eagle on and never stop, never surrender. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our class speakers, Chloe Davidson and Maya Evangelista. Chloe Davidson.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank our families, friends, community, teachers, school board members throughout our academic journey. Without them, we wouldn't be here today. Today marks the end of one journey, but the beginning of another. For years to come, we will talk about our high school days. From that really hard test we got 100% on, or that year we made it to the football playoffs. We will talk about state championships, wins and losses, school dances, marching in the band, performing on the stage, and even that embarrassing moment that will live with us forever. These are the times that will shape the stories we share with our future children and grandchildren. For years, we have all been together. Some of us are best friends, and others not so much. Some of us are siblings, while others are just classmates. But at the end of today, we will be united as graduates of the class of 2024. After 1,500 stressful, amazing, crazy days, we finally made it. Looking back, it would be hard to ignore that we are the children of a pandemic. The class of 2024 was in 8th grade when COVID started. We missed out on 8th grade formal, middle school clap-out, and graduation. We didn't transition into high school, we had no 9th grade homecoming, and we played our first high school sports in multi-layered masks. We have never known the 4 walls of the high school to not contain COVID tests, waiting periods, and doctor's notes. We are the children who, if we sneezed more than once, our parents got a call to come pick us up. We are uniquely different than all of the classes before us and all that will follow. But because of everything we went through, I like to think that we are more prepared for everything that comes next. because sitting in front of me today is 160 of the most determined humans I have ever met. So, what exactly does come next? For each of us, that path may be a little different. I remember being asked, what do you want to do when you grow up? And panicking. Was I supposed to have that answer at 15 or 16 or even 18 years old? Am I allowed to change my mind once I give the answer? Do my friends know what they want to do? How did they figure it out when I'm not even sure what color shirt to wear to school? And then I realized you don't actually have to know by graduation what you want to do forever. We are allowed to alter our paths and grow and change. We have a lifetime to figure out what it is we want to do for the rest of our lives. And we will make mistakes and hit bumps in the road while we figure it out. And that's okay. Class of 2024, if you take anything from me today, please take this. As we embark on this new adventure, I want you to remember 3 things. First, never stop learning. The world is changing every day, and some days we may fall, but never stop pushing and growing and learning. We have so much to see and do and to offer the world, and knowledge is power. Never stop learning. Second, someone once told me, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And as we leave today to start our next chapter, we may not be surrounded by the people we once were. Embrace that. Finally, never forget. Never forget the feeling you are feeling in this very second. Never forget the people who surrounded you today. We get one today, and this today is our day. Never forget what it took to reach this day. Savor it. Geneva High School, class of 2024, in the great words of Elle Woods, we did it. It is my pleasure to introduce my Evangelista.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to start off by being sincere and honest, as I think that these are very important traits to have. When initially given the opportunity to speak at graduation, I responded with an unwavering no. I was set in my ways that I definitely didn't want to speak in front of hundreds of people. Well, as you can see, that didn't quite work out. I thought my opportunity passed and let my decision ferment around a little, but I felt like something was missing, like something wasn't quite right. Thankfully, the opportunity arose for me to backtrack on the decision I thought was set in stone and speak to you all here today. I'm sure many of us are familiar with the poet Robert Frost and his poem, The Road Not Taken. Within this work, a traveler stumbles upon 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood, and they end up traversing the one that is less traveled by. They quote that this decision had made all the difference, a line that I think can be broadened to describe our high school experience. In 9th grade, we all enter the building with a roadmap essentially created for us. Take these classes, get a grade, and progress forward. Maybe join a couple clubs, play a couple sports, try out for band along the way. But for the most part, there's a clear ending in sight: graduation. Now, I'm oversimplifying this to a great extent. I'm failing to account for the hardships and sacrifices that I know we have all had to make. Quite frankly, if I were to stand here and tell you about how great high school was and how everything was sunshine and rainbows all the time, we all know that I'd be lying. However, I'm a firm believer that obstacles and struggles are some of the main components that shape us as people. And through these obstacles, we've prevailed and have successfully made it through our roadmaps to graduation. However, now is where we are faced with our 2 roads diverged. Well, it's more like 3 or 4 roads diverging, but you get the point. Many of us are going to go off to college, some joining the military, going into the workforce or a trade school, or are simply unsure. But unlike before high school, the path isn't so picturesque and clear. Although I love the poem, The Road Not Taken, I don't like the sense of finality that comes with it. The speaker of the poem takes one path and is now destined for whatever they chose, no takebacks. As recent graduates, there's a lot of pressure on us to pick a path and stick to it, but this isn't realistic. We are so incredibly young, and albeit a little naive, but we should know that nothing is cemented. Just because you make a decision that you think will dictate the rest of your life at 18 doesn't mean that you need to continue it if it makes you unhappy. The two roads may be diverged right now, but that doesn't mean you can't turn back around from one road and go down the other. Let my initial decision to not speak at graduation be an example of this. A wise man once said that not all those who wander are lost, and I feel like this sums up our class pretty well. We're a little unsure of the future, but I think we'll get there in the end. I want to congratulate the class of 2024 and thank our parents and families, the teaching staff, coaches, and all of our supporters that helped us get here. I wish everyone good luck in the future and hope you all find your true paths. Yes, there are many paths that you can go by, but in the long run, there's still plenty of time to change the road you're on. Thank you. The senior class had the opportunity to select a teacher to speak at graduation of 2024, and it's now my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Rachel Blevins.
Thank you, Maya. All right, class of 2024, you have finally made it. As we gather here today to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, determination, and perseverance, I am filled with an overwhelming sense of pride and admiration for each and every one of you. The journey that has brought us to this moment has been unlike any other, marked by unprecedented challenges and obstacles. Over your high school career, our lives have been profoundly impacted by a global pandemic, forcing us to adapt to new ways of learning, new ways of connecting, and new ways of navigating the world around us. From quarantine and social distancing, to hybrid schedules and online learning platforms, to weathering the storm of a teacher strike, the challenges that you have faced have been immense. And yet, through it all, you have demonstrated a level of resilience, determination, and grace that is truly remarkable. Individually, you've overcome personal battles that sometimes made you question your very existence. But you've made it. This is your day. You survived the late-night study sessions, the exhilarating victories on the sports fields, the unforgettable performances on the stage, and the countless moments of laughter and camaraderie that have filled these years with joy and warmth. But you did not get here on your own. Behind each of you sits a lifetime of memories, sacrifices, and unwavering support. Your family and your friends, your people. So right now, graduates, I invite you to turn around and find your families in the crowd. Look into the eyes of those who have been there for you through every triumph and every setback, who have cheered you on from the sidelines and lifted you up when you needed it most. They are the ones who have believed in you, encouraged you, and stood by your side every step of the way. Take a minute, guys. Turn around, give them a wave and a smile. Now, as you prepare to cross this stage and begin the next phase of your journey, I have one last lesson to leave you with, but I promise that there won't be a quiz. Firstly, remember that life is full of variables, and not all of them can be solved with a simple formula. Sometimes you'll encounter problems that defy logic or seem insurmountable. But just like in math class, the key is to break them down into manageable steps and tackle them one at a time. As you venture forth into the world, remember this. Life is not a multiple choice test. There are no right or wrong answers, only choices. So choose wisely, but don't be afraid to take risks. Choose to be kind. Choose to stand up for what is right. Choose to do good in the world. Life is full of twists and turns, and not everything will go according to plan. Embrace the unknown with an open mind and a courageous spirit. Remember that challenges often lead to growth, and the only way to get better is to try again. Secondly, embrace the power of multiplication, not just in terms of numbers, but in terms of relationships, experiences, and opportunities. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Seek out new adventures at every turn, and never underestimate the exponential growth that comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone. Pursue your passions. Take time to discover what truly lights a fire within you, and pursue it with passion and determination. Whether it's a career path, a creative pursuit, or a cause you believe in, follow your heart and don't be afraid to carve out your own unique path in life. Never forget the value of addition. And no, I'm not just talking about adding up your grocery bill, though that's important too. I'm talking about the little moments that make life worth living. The laughter shared with friends, the kindness shown to strangers, and the joy found in unexpected places. These are the moments that add up to a life well lived, so cherish them with all your heart. Be kind and compassionate. In a world that can often seem harsh and divided, strive to be a force of kindness, empathy, and understanding. Treat others with respect and compassion, and always strive to make a positive impact in the lives of those around you. I will leave you guys now with one final thought. Believe in yourself. You are capable of amazing things, and you have the power to shape your own destiny. Believe in your abilities, trust in your instincts, and never underestimate the strength and resilience that lie within you. But remember that you do not have to do it alone. Cherish the relationships that you have formed along the way. So the last thing, my dear graduates, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the hard work. Thank you for the memories. And thank you for being you. Geneva High School is a better place for you having been a part of it. As you embark on this new chapter of your lives, I encourage you to be kind, be curious, and above all, be courageous. Dare to be different, dare to make mistakes, dare to dream big, and never forget the people who have helped you out along the way. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you all for your outstanding speeches. At this time, I would like to introduce our Assistant Superintendent of Geneva Schools, Mr. Dave Riley.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is an amazing day. We recognize today and celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2024. My advice to the graduates today is very, very simple. Just simple 4 words. Stay in the moment. There's going to be plenty of time in the days ahead to reflect on just how awesome and memorable this day will be for you. Plenty of days to think back about all your efforts over all of your school years. Today, you are surrounded by plenty of parents, family, and friends who are here in the audience who will be showing you their pride, their love, and their support. And yes, there will most likely be a few tears from the moms and the dads in the audience as they also enjoy the moment. As a father of 3 high school graduates myself, I get it. What a great moment for all of you too in the audience. Again, my advice to the seniors, soak it all in today. Embrace the moment, stay in the moment. Graduates, when you hear your name called in just a few short minutes, pause for just a quick second to enjoy that moment as you'll be receiving your high school diploma. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event that you've definitely earned. Today is an amazing day for an amazing group of individuals. Best of luck to all of you in your future endeavors, and congratulations.
At this time, Assistant Principal Mr. Joshua Chenoweth will announce our scholarship recipients.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to announce the student scholarship recipients for the 2024 graduating class of Geneva High School. Before I do that, I would like to offer my congratulations to the senior class. In these few months that I've come to know you, you have impressed me with your leadership, resilience, and kindness. Thank you for that. You have left a big impression on me and what it means to be a GHS student. As I call your name, please rise, remain standing until all recipients have been called. Audience, please hold your applause until all recipients have been recognized. Jonathan Alley, Kian Arkenberg, Carly Berry, Bruce Bixel, Haley Booth, Brooklyn Bowers, Gabrielle Boyd, Knowledge Cahill, Caden Collins, Kayla Cooper, Hannah Costello, Chloe Davidson, Caden Davis, Michaela Davis, Sophie Defina, Grace Dubsky, Maya Evangelista, McKenna Ferrante, Nathan Fisher, Jackson Furlan, Sebastian Hall, Cora Harper, Samantha Henry, Alexis Howell, McKenna John, Zachary Johnson, Amelia Lawson, Delaney Marison, Margaret Moon, Haley Moore, John Morris, Alyssa Palmisano, Sydney Park, Owen Pfeiffer, Riley Platt, Logan Queen, Elizabeth Raymond, Brooke Reed, Jimena Reynoso, Brooke Richmond, Rochelle Sanders, Alexis Shuttleworth, Lucas Smith, Adler Swartz, Gabriella Winchell, Riley Worm. Please join me in congratulating these students.
At this time, our concert band members will perform the senior selection, The Incredibles, by Jay Bakuk. Choir will perform the senior selection, More to Me by Pink Zebra. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the President of the Board of Education, Marty Milliken Dixon, representing the Geneva Area City Schools Board of Education.
Thank you, Mr. King. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, graduates, families, colleagues. I won't take much more time. We have already heard many speeches about what a big milestone this is. You don't need this elder to impart her wisdom. So I want to talk about joy. As you embark on this next leg of your journey, you will be asked to make many choices. You will make some good ones. You will make some bad ones. The difficulty is that you won't know which is which. Sometimes you'll find out a minute later, sometimes years later, or perhaps never. The key to life is keep making the choices that bring you joy. That's it. No bells and whistles. Just do what makes you happy and surround yourself with people who get you. I wish each and every one of you the best. Fly high, 24 grads. Once an eagle, always an eagle. Thank you.
Okay. For the certification of the class, this is the legal statement that we have to share with the state of Ohio. To the members of the Geneva Area City Schools Board of Education, as principal of Geneva High School, I do hereby certify that this class of 2024 has completed all requirements necessary for graduation as set forth by the Ohio Department of Education and the Geneva Area City Schools Board of Education. Therefore, it is my request that this class be granted their diplomas on this day, the 2nd of June in this year, 2024. We will now presenting diplomas. The names of the recipients will be read by Geneva Schools staff members, Mrs. Melissa Hall, Mr. Brad Hunt, Mr. Anthony Markajon, and Mrs. Brenda Unsinger. We will now begin to present diplomas to the class of 2024. Please hold your applause so that each student's name can be heard. Will the first row please stand and proceed to the platform?
Jalen Benice Alderman. Jalen plans on attending Kent State University for nursing and hopes to travel the world while spreading kindness. Jordan Louise Alderman. Jordan hopes to make a difference in the world no matter how big or small. To achieve this, she plans on attending Kent State University to become a travel nurse. Jonathan Gabriel Alley. John's favorite high school memory was beating Gilmore Academy in football and sharing in the excitement with his teammates. He plans on attending Judson University to study criminal justice. Kian Gray Arkenberg. Kian plans on attending Ashland University and pursuing a career in nursing. Kian will always remember playing Brawl Stars with the boys his whole senior year. Shay Pierce Arkenberg. Shay plans to attend Lake Erie College to play baseball and major in criminal justice. He hopes to one day work for the DEA or Homeland Security. Angel Joel Baez. Angel plans on attending Universal Technical Institute to further his education while traveling with his friends. He will always remember his football locker room chats as cherished moments. Colin Joseph Bailey. Colin is planning to work for a plane part manufacturing company or pursue a career in psychiatry. Macy Elizabeth Bedola. Through hard work and support from her friends and teachers, Macy was accepted into the Cleveland Institute of Art. She hopes to use her degree to become a tattoo artist and open her own parlor. Carly Mae Berry. Carly plans on attending Kent State University this fall to pursue her interest in dentistry. She also hopes to one day raise a happy and beautiful family. Bruce David Bixel. Bruce plans on pursuing a degree in mechanical engineering at Cleveland State University. He will always remember the time he spent with his choir friends, especially the trip to Italy. Seth Daniel Blackie. Seth wants to pursue a life of happiness and success. We can expect him to be living in the beautiful outdoors, hunting game, working full-time, and still watching Instagram Reels. Haley Ann Booth. Haley plans on attending Case Western Reserve University to study biomedical engineering. One day she hopes to be known as Dr. Haley. Haley Alicia Borsicki. Haley aspires to earn enough money to live a comfortable and happy life. To further education, Haley plans on attending a private Christian college. Brooklyn Sage Bowers. Brooklyn will never forget cheering on her classmates during the Friday night football games. Brooklyn wants to work in a hospital setting and plans on attending Gannon University. Gabrielle Mackenzie Boyd. Gabrielle will always remember after practice coffee runs with friends. She will attend Southeastern University studying digital design and production to pursue a career in creative directing and community outreach. Brianna Renee Brott. Brianna hopes to have a gorgeous home with her cat, Samson, and plans to one day get a degree in animal science. Brianna says she will always remember how kind Mrs. Fazio was. James Roy Bridenstine, the fifth. James plans on pursuing a career in the culinary arts with the aspiration of becoming the world's greatest chef. Jonathan Dean Butterfield. Jonathan plans on going into the medical field, becoming wealthy and successful. He will always remember the moments of laughter with his friends. Knowledge Abel Cahill. Knowledge wants to become a homeowner by the age of 25. He plans to attend Auburn Career Center to get his CNC machining certificate. Charles Edward Caldwell. Charles plans on attending Ohio State University to study criminology and criminal justice, hoping to one day practice law. He will always remember the AP biology book about corn. Cadence Lauren Marie Canali. Cadence plans on eventually going to Lakeland University in hopes of pursuing a happy and successful life. Cadence will always remember her sophomore science class. Claire Patricia Cardaman. Claire plans on attending Cleveland State University, majoring in criminology. She hopes to someday travel the world. Ariana Michelle Castrilla. Ariana plans on attending Texas State University to major in psychology and sociology. Ariana hopes to get more tattoos and piercings. Antonio Christopher Clay. Antonio will always remember the words of one of his English teachers, "It is not your past that matters, it is who you are and what you do in the present that defines who you are." Caden Nathaniel Collins. Caden will attend Bowling Green State University, majoring in computer science. He plans to put his degree to use by being part of the CIA. Kayla Sue Cooper. Kayla plans to obtain a bachelor's degree in radiology to pursue her goal of becoming an MRI technician. Kayla plans to have a comfortable life and adopt several dogs. Hannah Jolene Costello. Hannah plans on attending Ashland University to major in nursing to become a successful, hardworking woman while also having fun. Tyler Era Randall Covey. Tyler hopes to get his BSN at Lakeland College and become an anesthesiologist assistant in the coming future. Chloe Rose Davidson. Chloe will attend the University of Toledo to major in early childhood education with an emphasis in special education and minor in disability studies. She hopes to one day make a difference in people's lives while she continues her pageant career. Caden Daniel Davis. Caden plans on attending Cleveland State University. He hopes to one day open a luxury restaurant that serves only meals made entirely of rice. Michaela Ann Davis. Michaela hopes to have a successful career in forensic science and will be attending Lake Erie College. Sophie Hope Defina. Sophie plans on attending Cleveland State University to major in marketing and business and hopes to live a happy and successful life. Hannah Suzanne Depew. Hannah plans on attending ATech for cosmetology and eventually attending Cincinnati College of Mortuary Science. Gabriel Mason Dewey. Gabe plans on attending Lakeland University. He will always remember teaching elementary school students about the solar eclipse. Lane Michael Disler. Lane plans on joining the United States Coast Guard. He hopes to pursue a future in diving, whether it's in the military or commercial diving. He will always remember the Kiwanis Park cleanup. Megan Lee Dobrzinski. Megan plans on attending Baldwin Wallace University to earn her degree, then travel the world. She'll always remember Mrs. Smith's English class. Xavier Scott Drought. Xavier plans on being a diesel mechanic and will always remember having fun in high school. Grace Elizabeth Dubsky. Grace plans on attending Trine University to major in chemical engineering while also running on the cross-country and track team. Connor Jacob Dushney. Connor aspires to one day go into the trades to become rich and happy. He will always remember his friendships from high school.
Bailey Ann Evangelista. Bailey plans on attending Kent State Trumbull to major in veterinary technology. She wants to live a happy and fulfilling life. Maya Jasmine Evangelista. Maya hopes to be a medical examiner and to grow her Lego collection. To be able to afford her massive Lego collection, she is attending The Ohio State University to major in biology while on a pre-med track. McKenna Marie Ferrante. McKenna plans to attend The Ohio State University to pursue a career in physical therapy. She will always remember cheering on the sidelines during Friday night games. Brady Peter Farron. Brady will be entering the workforce to make good money and be on his feet in life. Brady will always remember his walkabouts through the halls of GHS. Nathan Ryan Fisher. Nathan will be attending KSU AB to one day become a dentist or optometrist. He will continue his passion of creative writing. Caleb James Frady. Caleb hopes to go into the workforce to one day be rich. He will not miss the school's lunches. Jackson Thomas Furlan. Jackson plans on attending Cleveland State University to study mechanical engineering. Jackson says he will always remember waking up with gum in his hair in Mrs. Fazio's class. Nicholas Michael Germack. Nick plans to go through a traveling welding agency and work in a chemical plant. Michael David Gill. Michael plans on starting a profitable farm and raising a family. Wyatt Jeremy Habina. Wyatt's plans for the future are undecided, but he hopes to live a good life. He will always remember his friends in sports. Sebastian Reed Hall. Sebastian's ultimate goal is to own a business like his parents by attending the University of Dayton to major in finance. He would like to travel more and spend time experiencing everything he can in life. Cora Francis Harper. Cora plans on attending Kent State Ashtabula to become a pediatric nurse, aspiring to one day become a travel nurse. She hopes to one day have a beautiful life and family. Isabel Elaine Harson. Isabel plans on working full-time at Kids Only Learning Center while taking classes to attain the Child Development Associate credential. She will always remember the opportunities ATEC gave her. Bianca Jade Havens. Bianca will always remember the teachers throughout her senior year that have changed her perspective on the world. She plans on living a successful life as a millionaire. Ezekiel Isaac Heron. Ezekiel hopes to start living the astonishing life he's always dreamt of by attending Lakeland Community College for Business. Jaden Orion Hines. Jaden plans on attending Lakeland College to live a successful and happy life. Tyler Richard Hendrickson. Tyler plans on finding a job in animation to have a successful career and will always remember the great friends he's made. Samantha Lee Henry. Samantha plans on attending Kent State University Ashtabula to major in radiologic technology and wants to continue to help with the family farm. Daniel Aaron Hitzel. Dan plans on creating a cosmic series named The Articles of Normalville. Dan hopes to make a change in the world no matter what it may be. Cherish Elizabeth Hopkins. Cherish plans on attending The Ohio State University for medical laboratory science to build a successful career and will always remember the high school pep assemblies. Gavin Christopher Horn. Gavin plans on continuing working in the automotive field and one day owning his own shop. He hopes to one day own a 1966 Mustang and start a car collection. Alexis Elizabeth Howell. Alexis plans on attending Baldwin Wallace to study psychology and minoring in criminal justice. Mahara Linte Romancic Jackson. Mahara will always remember the little things and people who made her the better person that she is today, and plans to participate in the LPN program at ATEC in the future. McKenna Rose John. McKenna is currently attending Kent State University of Ashtabula and has been accepted into the nursing program for the fall 2024 semester. She hopes eventually to become a travel nurse. Martin James Johnson. Martin has many fond memories of his high school teachers and wants to go on to live a good life while working full-time. Zachary Edward Johnson. Zach will always remember his high school friends and the fun trips to Cedar Point and Mentor. He plans on attending Youngstown State University in the honors program. Gwendolyn Hope Keel. Gwen plans on attending Kent State University for environmental science and geology and will always remember how much she learned from her CBI class. Natalie Marie Kobus. Natalie plans to continue her education at Geneva. Her favorite memory from her high school years was participating in the school's plays and musicals. One day she plans to be famous. Tanya Cronenberg. Tanya will always remember all the friends she's made in her exchange year. She plans on studying criminal law at HSUA in the Netherlands to become a successful attorney and to own a dog. Alana Michelle Kushner. Alana plans to continue her career as an insurance agent at Aflac. She will always remember both the good and bad memories because these shape the person she is today. Amelia Catherine Lawson. Amelia plans on attending Mercy College of Ohio to become a radiologic technologist, hoping to one day travel the world. She will always remember the senior band chants. Abigail Fern Lechner. Abigail plans on continuing to work and hoping to one day build her own house. Peyton Rose Livingston Malavar. Peyton plans on pursuing a career in cosmetology. She also plans on taking classes at Kent Ashtabula, participating in the radiology technician program. Nathan Lee Loomis. Nathan plans on entering the workforce and one day wants to own his own auto collision shop. Liam Nasir Markram. Liam plans on going into the military and traveling the world. Delaney Joe Marison. Delaney plans on attending Kent State University to major in accounting and live a happy, successful life. Luke Jason McKinney. Luke has goals of pursuing an architectural engineering major at the University of Cincinnati. Luke loved his time running on the track team.
Carlin Hope McNulty. Carlin hopes to have a big family and will attend Lakeland Community College for radiologic technology and to play soccer. Sage Ashton McNutt. Sage plans on continuing to work in the land development and demolition business while furthering his Red Bull addiction. Pamela Ann Meredith. Pamela will go on to take her state board exams and start her career in the beauty industry. Her goal is to touch on the many different aspects of the health and beauty field. Nathan James Miller. Nathan fondly remembers his time on the wrestling team. He will attend The Ohio State University. Robert Eugene Miller. Robert wants to pursue a successful job in life. Logan Daniel Milliken. Logan will go into the workforce and hopes to be rich someday. Ireland Elizabeth Mongell. Ireland will pursue a career as a flight attendant to travel the world. She hopes to live an adventurous life with her future husband and children. Margaret Rose Moon. Margaret plans on attending Otterbein University and wants to someday become a high school math teacher. She will always treasure her cross-country and track memories. Haley Michaela Moore. Haley will attend Bowling Green State University to study architecture and environmental design. Caitlin Mary Rose Morales. Caitlin will attend Kent State University Trumbull campus to become a veterinary technician. John David Morris. John is going to attend Cleveland State University with the future hopes of opening his very own taco truck. Emily Marie Netzel. Em plans on going to Kent Ashtabula for radiographic technology after a productive gap year. Em hopes to worry less about the future and always appreciate the time spent with loved ones. Lillian Marie Nose. Lillian plans on attending Ursuline College. She is hopeful that she will enjoy her future career and have a successful life. Sierra Marie O'Handley. Sierra plans on attending classes at University Hospitals of Chardon to work towards obtaining an EMT certification along with a CDL. Sierra will always remember her foods class with Mrs. Welker. Michael Allen O'Malley. Michael's plans are to go straight into the workforce and start his career at CSX Transportation. He will always remember the good times he had with his friends. Pietro Paula. Pietro plans on finishing high school in Italy and then attending university. He hopes to come back to the United States to visit the friends he made during this school year. Alyssa Renee Palmisano. Alyssa will attend Kent State University for early childhood education. She hopes to be a great teacher and make an impact on as many students as she can. She will always remember winning Homecoming Queen. Sydney Ryan Park. Sydney plans on attending Lakeland Community College to pursue a career in education and continue playing volleyball. She hopes to live a happy, successful life and experience as much as she can. Kenneth Michael Pavlison Jr. Kenneth's goal is to join the United States Air Force. He will always remember playing sports with all his friends and creating great memories.
Owen Garland Pfeiffer. Owen plans on attending Youngstown State University to study computer science and data analytics. He will always remember Mr. Cafaro's A-Push class, and Owen also has an uncle that is very proud of him.
Chase Haven Piercy. Chase plans on living a happy and successful life in South Carolina. Ryan Allen Platt. Riley, what did I say? I'm sorry. Riley Allen Platt. Riley will pursue a major in chemical engineering at the University of Akron. He will never forget the time spent with the Quiz Bowl team, especially during the academic challenge they won. Peyton Michael Poole. Peyton plans on taking a gap year to travel the Indonesian mountains and hopes to find many treasures. Kaylee Burke Puffenbarger. Kaylee's goal is to attend Lakeland Community College and hopes to move out of state. She will always remember how supportive her teachers were of her. Logan Lewis Queen. Logan plans on attending Kent State University to major in finance in hopes of graduating with a bachelor's degree and becoming a financial advisor. Elizabeth Carson Raymond. Elizabeth will attend Bowling Green State University. She hopes to live life to the fullest and one day meet Taylor Swift. She will always remember making memories with the Geneva golf team. Brooke Althea Reed. Brooke will major in marketing and social media management at Northern Kentucky University while also being on the dance team. She will always remember the lifelong friends high school has given her. Jimena Reynoso. Jimena plans to attend Kent State University and become a successful nurse with hopes to eventually become a pediatrician. Her favorite memory is singing karaoke in class with her best friends. Giovanni Elijah Jackson Rice. Giovanni plans on going into the workforce and hopes to live an easygoing life full of fun memories made with family. Nathan Alexander Rich. Nathan plans to attend Kent State University. He hopes to live a long, prosperous life. Brooke May Richmond. Brooke plans on attending the Ohio State University to major in psychology. She hopes to be able to leave impacts on people's lives in her future. Daniel Isaac Riddell. Isaac's goal is to attend Ohio Northern University to study civil engineering and play tennis. He will always remember the memories made with his friends on the court and mat. Rochelle Marie Sanders. Rochelle plans to attend Kent State University for marketing and hopes to own her own marketing agency in the future. She credits her communications class for finding her passions for filming and editing. Ava Louise Sartini. Ava's goal is to attend Shenandoah University to major in cybersecurity as well as being part of the track and field team.
Lily Ann Sheeman. Lily's plans are to attend Lakeland Community College and play on their soccer team while earning her associate's degree in dental hygiene. Savannah Nicole Shupska. Savannah plans on going to a college or trade school for either cosmetology or culinary arts. She will always remember the times she spent with her best friend. Alexis Nicole Shuttleworth. Alexis plans to attend Bowling Green State University. She dreams to become big in the sports industry and work with Joe Burrow. She will always remember making the Bibble roller coaster in physics. Lucas James Smith. Luke plans on attending Kent State University to major in business finance and hopes to graduate college debt-free. He will always remember the football culture at Geneva. Ashley Nicole Sternadell. Ashley's goal is to attend Kent State University for early childhood education. Ashley will always remember snack time in second period. Justin Derek Sturm. Justin plans on joining the workforce with hopes to be successful and eventually make his way out of Ohio. He will always remember the amazing times in woodshop class. Adler Joseph Swartz. Adler plans on attending Kent State University to pursue a career in pharmacy. He hopes to get rich and travel the world while reminiscing, kicking it with his friends. Carlotta Laureen Sweeney. Carlotta plans on going straight into the workforce for automotive collision repair. Jason Allen Matthew Thrower. Jason's future plan after graduation is to be part of the workforce. He hopes to live a happy and successful life, and he will always remember his senior year of football. Caleb Thomas Tidwell. Caleb's future plans are to continue working at Heisley Tire and Brake until retirement. He is determined to support himself financially. Joshua Jacob Tidwell. Joshua is planning on attending Miami University and hopes to one day become a paleontologist. Logan Joseph Anthony Toth. Logan plans on going into the workforce and hopes to one day become an ocean biologist. He will always remember the many adversities he overcame throughout his high school career. Sierra Kiera Trampty. Sierra's goal is to attend John Carroll University. She hopes to live a peaceful and quiet life. Jacob Ryan Van Allen. Jacob's plans are to attend Lakeland Community College for Business with hopes to grow from the challenges of life. Matthew Ryan Van Sickle. Matthew's plans are to join the Navy Seabees with hopes to make his parents proud by helping many people along the way. Gianna Grace Ann Venturella. Gianna hopes to pursue cosmetology at A-Tech Trade School. She will always remember the fun memories she made in the Geneva Marching Band. Destiny Olivia Watson. Destiny plans to continue her editing passion for animated music videos. She will always remember the day she moved here and felt welcomed by her second grade teacher, Mrs. Bryan. Adam Jacob Webb. Adam's plans after graduation are to get a job and have a successful career. Elizabeth May Welton. Elizabeth is currently undecided about which college she will attend, but plans to major in criminal justice and minor in photography. Shay Mercedes Wilson Owens. Shay plans on attending Kent State University to further her studies in nursing. She will always remember the friendships made during her years of school at Geneva. Hewitt Alexander Wilt. Hewitt will continue his baseball career in education to become a teacher while attending Mercyhurst University. He hopes to coach a baseball team of his own someday down the road. Gabriella Grace Winchell. Gabriella plans on attending Baldwin Wallace University to major in engineering. She hopes to become an aerospace engineer at NASA and live every moment to the fullest. Andrew Alexander Wish. Andrew is planning on moving to Massachusetts and hopes to own his own house one day. He will always remember his current events class. Michael Quinn Woodard. Michael's goal is to attend Cleveland State University with plans of graduating with a master's degree. Travion Jewel Woods. Travion's future goals are to help develop his mom's contracting company while attending Lakeland Community College for phlebotomy. Matthew Raymond Wright. Matthew plans on attending The Ohio State University to major in international affairs. After graduating college, he hopes to serve in the United States Air Force. Riley Rose Worm. Riley's plans are to attend Baldwin Wallace University to major in psychology. She hopes to eventually receive her LPCC license to become a therapist. Calvin Garrett Yeager. Calvin's future plans are to continue his career at Raymond Builder Supply and eventually obtain his CDL, and hopes to one day open his own trucking company. Kenneth Natatius Lee Young. Kenny plans to further extend his education at Kent State University for business in hopes of having a successful career. Kylesia Armani Young. Kylesia plans to join the United States Marine Corps and wishes that once she's done serving, she can travel the world. Kylesia will always remember how her class persevered through the struggles that they faced. And last but certainly not least, Adele Munib Zaid El-Kalani. Adele plans on attending Cleveland State University in hopes of becoming a successful physical therapist. Adele will always remember the senior sunrise that he got to spend with all of his friends.
Class of 2024, please rise. Class of 2024, you are now officially the 153rd graduating class at Geneva High School and are entitled to the privileges of your newly acquired status. You may now officially and traditionally signify your accomplishments by moving your tassels from the right to the left side of your caps. Congratulations, graduates of Geneva High School.